Good morning guys, welcome back to Humber Koi. It's a day off and I'm at my dad's house. We've finally got a bit of sunshine and I've been told by my old man that he has been barrowing hardcore down to the, could call it a pond, could call it a swamp. It's just a muddy pit, isn't it? So we're nearly there now. Get this hardcore whacked in and then we can start laying blocks. And I do have a present for him. I've been and picked him up a manhole cover and a riser so he can put a sump in his filter house, which is below ground, so he can pump from there. So while he's moving hardcore, I've got a whacker plate being dropped off. I'm going to dig him this sump in and then see about hard piping, a pipe from his nexus in and a pipe out that we can solvent weld and send that to his allotment behind it. So let's take you along with us. Right guys, so we're in the garden. I'm trying something a bit different today as I'm having loads of bother with my phone. So I'm using a GoPro instead. Let me know what you think of the sound quality is, because the microphone on my phone was absolutely doing my head in. So my old man's been barrowing. I'll spin you around and let you have a look. So I've got hardcore in there that is ready to be whacked down. And I've obviously got the path that I made for him in the last video, so it should save a lot of muddy boots and that. Still got to do this part. I need to dig him a sump in there and then throw some hardcore, and then we're going to whacker this all down today, ready for blocks. Actually can't wait for that. So these are the manhole riser rings that I got for my dad. They're just stacked together like so until you've the right depth. I'm going to cement them in, and then a sump pump can go in inside of that underneath a manhole cover. Well, let's get digging. Where on earth is Daz Whitehead when you need him? Master of the spade. Now my hole's filling up with water because we're below the water table. About 4 inches off. Where I need to be. Oh, this. Well, that is lower than the edge, so we can either lift the top up and put some screws around it to hold it up. We can pack the bottom up, but I don't know whether my dad wants to just trowel that bit in, so if any water happens it just runs in. So I'll wait for him to get back from B&Q and we'll have a look from there. So what we're doing now, guys, is digging a trench along here to put a solvent weld pipe in, and that's going to be pumped out to an IBC somewhere, and then we're going to have another pipe coming up that the Nexus is going to drop into to go into this chamber. Good mate of mine who owns a landscaping company local to me just dropped this off, so be able to start whacking that down, making it a nice surface. I think I'll carry on with this pipe work while my dad can have a play with that. Maybe hard to see guys or hear me, but my dad's whackering now and I'm doing the pipe work for his sump. Here we have it. Just about ready to put some postcrete in. So what we've got here is the pipe in the back is going to go along ground level across there for his allotment. This is the outlet for his Nexus, so from the Nexus, gravity into the chamber, and then he's got a sump pump in there. And on this side I think he's having skimmer tempest, so he just wanted to put one in to make sure that he had enough room to do that. So now we're going to cement round it, put a small base, bit of cement in the bottom so it's got something nice to cling on to, and then give it all the water. Oh, we'll put a white pipe in there as well, that's to push electric of the pump up, so it's just got a nice tube for it to run up. It's taking some work, but there we have it. Probably need another barrel load in this side, and then cement over the top, and then this side needs a touch up here and there. Needs a first course of bricks putting in, and then we can go from there. And we're just going to put a sand bottom over this carpet, then the liner to his bottom drain. Should be really cool. It's certainly great to be able to walk on stuff like this now and not get fully grafted with mud. So once my dad's cleaned up all of these edges, he's got a path now, it will be ordering blocks. I can't wait. Once we get that first course down, it should be a case he should be able to just do a load on his own, get a mix on while I'm at work, and come back and go from there. That's it for today. 4 returns to waste and bottom draining. So I'm going to take my mate his whacker plate back now. But hopefully the next video that you see from us, got a bit of cementing to do on the end there, cement that base in first, and then it'll be block work. Can't wait for that, can't wait to do that and then start backfilling the mud down here so it's not as messy.